Welcome back. Well, we are still harvesting that field. I am I've just brought a full trailer of field beans to our silo over here. I have set up a path for us to go back into our field. I've just realized that when you do set up a path, like when you do your painting, you can actually delete some of the mud. So that helps. And yeah, I'm not going to record a lot of this harvesting here. I have done it in my previous video, as you most likely have seen. I'm not quite sure if the plow has finished. Looks like it hasn't finished. So obviously this is not too long after the last episode as far as the real life time is concerned, and obviously in-game time as well. So I'll finish up this and then we'll go on to the next harvesting. And I actually wanted to do something, and I just remember now. I might as well park this tractor. It seems to be struggling a little bit, and because it's struggling a tiny little bit, it maybe slows down the process of me driving around. So we'll park you over here, and like I said in previous videos, we'll most likely end up moving a lot of our equipment over here. Not that I'm going to move completely here. It's going to be sort of a mixture, actually. Staying there. Okay, we'll let you do your thing. It's going to be a mixture where we have a bit of everything going all over the place in between these two farms, and that way I get to show you both of those farms. I mean, not that you don't see them if you're playing the game yourself, but within my Let's Play, you get to see both ends of this particular farm. Okay, I'll go this way and cut through here a little bit. The work, it looks like it's missing quite a bit, but over there, but doing a really good job down here, so that's fine. So I'll go and pick up the trailer with this. Tractor should have more horsepower, so because it has a lot more horsepower, it shouldn't struggle as much. I love the dirt, the way it shows the dirt as we're going through the field. Almost makes it look like it's a bit wet. The field, that is. Looks like there's quite a bit being missed, which is strange. So hopefully this tractor will be a little bit stronger than the previous tractor that I had on this. So I'll wait for this to finish, and then we'll catch up after. Okay, and this was the addition that I said to you guys about in the first episode, but completely forgot to show it. So I needed a smaller truck. Now obviously I'm going to come and clean this up a little bit so we can come here to our chickens and you know, have the ability to feed them without feeling like we need a massive. I couldn't really find a small ish truck that can have a little bit more higher capacity than 700 or 600 or whatever it is. I mean, going onto farm to feed your chickens and all that, you're gonna need a lot more than just and this is gonna take all of the wheat that I have. You know what, let's just stop it there, because if I give it to you guys, your pals are gonna starve. So we'll do that. We'll load the rest of our wheat that we have onto the truck so we can feed our other chickens, and then we'll continue to harvest. I believe we have barley on that field right there. I hope. I did when I designed the chicken enclosures over there, I put the path as to go that way, but then I realized that it's a lot easier for me to come this way. Anyhow, all right, let's go feed the chickens over here, because I believe they've run out of food. Well, at least the other ones. And you know what I did? I got that pallet moved right in my space. Where should I store you guys? Right there. I got you guys right there. So I'm gonna feed these chickens, and then I think the harvester. Okay. I think the harvester needs to be emptied, and then we'll deal with that afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take the whole wheat, which is not a problem. We're gonna grow the wheat and the barley just purely for this. I believe we make more money off the eggs than what we would should we be selling the wheat or something of that nature. Alright, I'm going to park you in the mud right here. And now that I know that I can delete some of the mud, I think I'll, as we go through, I'm gonna start deleting some of the mud. Oh, yep, empty. Emptied. It needs to be emptied. I left my tractor running. That's silly of me. Yeah, I'll delete some of the mud. I don't want to delete all of it, but I will delete some of the mud, and that way we can, you know, get through places a lot easier. So I did say I'm not going to show a lot of this, but it looks like I'm recording quite a bit of this because it's taking such a long time to harvest this field. But we'll move on. We'll move on from this field. Okay, so we're in the process of moving. Uh-oh. Okay. I was going to say we're in the process of moving our bales. And I am going to clean up now that I know some of this mud. It's good, but needs a little tiny bit over the top. So we're gonna move as many as our bales as we can across to our new place for them, new home. Clearly we're still in the same day. We're just about done harvesting. I've set up the tractor to plow this field. So I'm hoping that by the time we plow this field, the harvesting will be done, and this tractor is not going to go and cut into my fields that are waiting to be plowed, to be harvested, the part of it that's waiting to be harvested. So I will find that bigger shed over there and just shove these things, these bales in there, and that way we can have all our TMR. Okay. So it's going to, I should have gone in the other way, shouldn't I? Oops, go the other way. Go the other way, and that's about right? Yep. I always forget that it does that once. It always does that. Alright, first move is accomplished. Alright, so we'll move the straw next. And hang on, let me have a look. Was that the way out? Let's go this way. Yeah. Come on, buddy, get off. And after all, even though this tractor technically has more horsepower, I would say that this, in reality, is a stronger tractor. Alright, so this is our Heston bales. There's one thing that sort of... oh, nearly missed the entry. Need to go this way because otherwise we're gonna get a face full of trees. Yeah, there's one thing that makes it very clear that we're not too far from our farm one way or the other, so we're not really going to be struggling. as far as distance is concerned. And we can go in two ways. We can go in this way, which we need to slow down because last time I came through here, I decided to have a race type of attitude and nearly went through the whole building. So let's reverse it in since we got these Heston bales. Last time I brought it in, I forgot to kind of change that. Go, 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 go. Don't do that. Get to this side. Okay, we're gonna get in. Oh, and there goes my trailer. So there's no doubt about it that we have bales galore, so we're not going to struggle as far as bales are concerned. The only thing that we need more of is go a bit more that way. I'm going to do that and then do these. Well, I'm going to reverse it all the way to the end. Boom, done. We're gonna need some more, maybe a little bit more hay, and definitely a lot more silage. So we're gonna get some grass bales and get into the silage side of things. All right, so we haven't. Well, I haven't started. I have started the process that much. So I am going to create a job. Open. Let's make it go around 5 times. Okay. And first point, let him go. No, oh, hang on. I didn't really want to do that because there was not much point since we already have enough straw. At least this way we get to fertilize the field for the one go, right? Yep. So it gives me. We'd really need to get ourselves a Sprite. It's still doing that. Oh. Oh, look, whatever. I'll let him do that, and we'll collect it and sell them. Looks like that's, man, it's getting close to the to the fence. That's all right. We'll collect it and we'll bale it. So we've got our. I always forget what is. What's the name of this crop that we? Rye. So we're getting our rye crop. We've got. What do we get as far as 66,000 of 2 liters of field beans. So we'll get that organized. We'll get that sold off in June. So we'll get that sold off in June. We should get about $4,000 for it. So that's about $200-some thousand we got sitting there. All right. So it looks like. Looks like when it really needs to go right next to the right next to the hedge over here, which I don't really want to do with that, but anyhow, that's fine. All right, so plowing has been done, but as per usual, the workers tend to miss a little bit, so the edges, they don't tend to be doing a very good job at them. So we'll come and get all these edges done. You can stay there for now and we'll see what happens. Okay, everything is here. Combine is, where are we? Not quite done. You know what? What I'll do is I'll get this guy out of here. in all curiosity, I want to see how he's going to do with the baler. And we'll put him on the baler. And I'll get him to follow the combine at a bit of a distance if he can manage the baler. Let's get in cab view, because otherwise we're gonna smash into things and bash into things definitely easily and regular. And this is where you just kind of floor it and hope for the best. Very, very, very well. Looks we got a glow coming through our exhaust. So it looks like our exhaust is on fire. Must be Star Trek technology on our exhaust on this tractor, because it's got that Star Trek glow, doesn't it? Trying to think where our dog, I don't know, do we have that? Oh yeah, we do. I was gonna say, do we own that dog? But I think we do own that dog. Alright, let's pick up the baler. If it's struggling, we'll put it on the Massey or something, or even the Fendt. Not that big of a deal. No, it doesn't seem to be struggling, so it should be okay. It is the 2.4, yes. Where we'll see if it's struggling or not is when we're going up the hill. That's when we will be able to tell, are you struggling or not? And there we go, we've got the other tractor just sitting there in front of us, causing us grief. Goodness me. Let's just do it like that, eh? Be on the outside for now. The biggest problem with Follow Me is that it will, what the hell, go with turning as far as the turning radius and all that sort of stuff is concerned. Okay, I will turn it on here and say we put him at like, I don't know, what are you, control? No, don't do that. We'll start it with 30 meters. And then we'll see what happens. Look at that trailer. It's a pigsty. So we'll unload again. And that, unload again. Alright, so the first unloading done. I've put it in the silo here on the farm. It's too lazy to go all the way to the other one. I may end up regretting that, but for now, that's where we are. Let's see where he... Okay, I may end up putting these things over here a little bit, because I believe he's going to... Oh my goodness, he misses a lot. I believe we're going to have issues with the combine turning around. So as much as we're kind of kicking reality's backside right now, it's probably going to work out better that way. What? Alright, so we'll follow him around a little bit, see what he's like when he turns around. So he's gone around, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's going to go around once more. And then he's going to start crisscrossing. That's when we're going to have or not have issues. Alright, so we've got just about every single tractor that we own just about on this field. So let's pick up all these bales, and that way we can get ready for plowing. I don't think I'm gonna end up doing these bits here. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I suppose, as we go along. But I want to see if I can get, yep. But we'll go and do whatever needs to be done as far as picking up the bales, and then plowing and all that sort of stuff to fill it. Then we need to get ready for a massive seeding. Well, we might as well be doing this since we're waiting, and I'm gonna try. I didn't realize whether I'm getting very close to the fence, so we might as well. Because the worker, as you saw when I did the courseplay got very close to the fence, so might as well. Don't really like getting so close to the fence, but hey, to the hedge. Not really fence as such. Well, I suppose you can classify it as what they call live fence or whatever. Yeah, so we'll get the plowing going on this, and as the harvesting is finished, I would have been around the field a couple of times, I'm assuming by then, and then we can easily just set the worker to do whatever needs to be done. That way we can have everything organized as it should be. I mean, this tractor's got very good lights, so I left the gate open. You know, worst case scenario, I can always come back with and just paint. Oh, look, see, this is where it kind of stops. So there you are. You can kind of see where we're stopping as far as the ability to plow. You can kind of tell where the worker is struggling and turning around in this kind of places, and that's been the same since 2015. You'd think by now they would have I don't know, come up with a solution. I don't know, overlap on corners or something a little bit more. Or maybe they go on the biblical principle where you did not collect everything. You had to leave some for the poor. It was a way where when you harvested your field, you didn't pick absolutely everything. You just took some of it and left some for people that didn't have anything. They would come in, and it was something. It was a law given by God where people who were poor would come behind you and pick whatever was left over. I'm gonna put you on a worker here because looks like where are we? Wow, we got so much machinery. What? Why'd you stop? It's only at 95%. I wonder why it stopped at 95%. Did I set it up without knowing it to stop at 95% or what? So we'll go and pick up that bale that's about to come out. We might as well pick it up before it drops onto the ground. Not that it will matter, because the way Courseplay worked out this beautiful. The way Courseplay worked out this course, it's not really affecting it in any way, shape or form. Okay, what's he doing? Alright, not sure how long this episode will end up being, but I'm sure it's long enough. It kind of been a little bit all over the place, so I'll end this episode here. We're just about done harvesting, we're just about done baling, and we're just about done collecting the bales. So once we're done here, we'll start a new episode where we'll have massive amounts of seeding, and then obviously buying the cows. So until next episode, thank you very much for your support. Have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family. See you next time. Bye bye.